Let's talk about endurance. When I say that, perhaps your mind immediately goes to endurance training or going to get some kind of cardio workout. Well, that's actually where the inspiration for today's Rosie in My Pocket came from. I was cleaning out my office recently and I found my teaching and coaching notes from a class I used to teach long ago for spinning that was an endurance ride. And it got me thinking how applicable it is to life right now. The endurance ride is one of the hardest rides that people experience because it challenges them mentally as much as physically. In an endurance ride, you have a very specific zone you want to keep your heart rate in, and you have a very specific cadence you want to keep the pedals at, and you stay seated at that heart rate and that cadence for 45 minutes straight. So it could be perhaps considered boring because you don't have the variety of hills and standing up and sitting down and all kinds of things that you can do in another class. But it is such a great opportunity to retrain our mind. And that's what people would always go in dreading, it's an endurance class. And then they would go, wow, that is exactly what I needed. And what I found in my teaching and coaching notes, I want to share with you today. Think about how many things in life that you endure, that you just put up with, that maybe you become apathetic about or assume you have no say, or you're just getting through and you're not really present. You're just trying to plow through and get to the other side and you're focused on whatever else is next. But we have an opportunity to not endure our life, but instead be on the journey and be present to the magnificence that's around us, even when things are really, really hard. For example, when is the last time you went out for a walk and rather than plowing past because you need some kind of mileage or time, or you're on your phone or you're on a phone call, you just stopped and maybe smelled a flower or pet a neighbor's dog or appreciated the beauty of nature around you? Or when's the last time it was raining and you went outside and rather than rushing to grab your umbrella, you just let the rain fall on your shoulders and just took it in and maybe had joy like you did when you were a kid splashing in puddles and you don't care what your hair looks like or your clothes if they get wet? Or when's the last time you went home and instead of just like, hey, to whoever's in your household, you just took in who was there and let them absolutely take your breath away? We spend so much time enduring our life rather than living it and savoring it. And so my invitation and my challenge to you this week is to do just that. Stop enduring and start appreciating the journey along the way and those moments where you can be truly present and see what opens up for you. I would love to hear what does. And remember, when we stop enduring and we start really living, we have a greater opportunity to let more of our sparkle shine.